Sunday, and WJFK FM 106.7 movie reviewer Kevin McCarthy joins us with his prediction as to who is going to win. Welcome.
How you doing, Steve? I can't shake all your hands today.
That's what
we could do one of these.
I want you crawling in front of me to go see Tony, but just wave.
How's it going? Hey, Tony, how you doing, Kevin? We're usually right next to each other, but not today. Robin Williams. Sir? There is no way. I'm 25 years old. I never thought I'd be standing here talking to you in my life.
After the surgery, I'm glad I'm talking to you. I'm 25 years old. Thank you. I never thought you'd live that long, Mr. Williams. Thank you.
Hey, it's great to have you in the car, but I gotta tell you, when I was growing up, I watched Mrs. Doubtfire 1,000 times a day.
It doesn't affect you. You're not cross-dressing now, are you?
No, a little bit.
Okay, well, that's a hobby.
All right. How about Mamma Mia? That's got to stack up pretty close.
I'm sorry to disappoint. I love musicals, okay? I love Hairspray, I love Chicago, I love Sweeney Todd, I love The Producers. This movie, and to be completely hacky, I wanted it to be a dancing queen and just dance out of the theater halfway through the movie. I gotta ask you about Twitter. Is that really you?
No.
It's not you.
No. It's been de-twittered.
I've been twittering you and asking I'm going to find you on the red carpet. And
yeah, I know.
You just killed my dreams.
We de-tweeted the Twitterer.
It is honestly one of the most poorly acted movies I've ever seen. Meryl Streep, she does an okay job, but Pierce Brosnan's singing was like he was trying out for American Idol, and then Simon just threw him off the camera. It is horrible.
Is it worth the buzz?
It's definitely worth the buzz, and again, I saw this movie in October, and it's blown me away since then. It's definitely gonna take home the Best Picture award.
You think?
And here's the thing. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button is my favorite movie of the year, hands down. But, and that's technically the better film, but Slumdog Millionaire is that movie that bridges the gap between the independent film and the entertaining movies we see these days.
You talk about this movie being a thriller, not a horror movie.
Right.
What's the difference to you?
Well, a horror movie to me is when I get in bed at night and I can't go to sleep. That's a horror movie. This is a thriller. While you're watching the movie, you're feeling anxiety, your chest is caving in. It's very intense. But when you walk out, you're kind of excited, like a roller coaster ride. I wouldn't necessarily say you have bad dreams or nightmares because of the film. Would I be a complete a-hole if I asked you to answer the question in Mo's voice? Would that be a problem?
You would be an a-hole, but I'll do it anyway.
All right, awesome.
Look, because Mo loves a-holes. Being an a-hole, it's very difficult for Mo to say no to another a-hole. In fact, if you weren't an a-hole, I wouldn't have done it.
You saw it last night at midnight.
Right, I've seen it twice. I've seen it both in 3D and in 2D. I think it's generally the same film. The depth of field's a little different, but the story is unbelievable. You have Carl, voiced by Ed Asner, who's just a grumpy old man who puts a bunch of balloons on his house and floats to South America and gets into an adventure with a little kid named Russell.
But in Wedding Crashers, I remember that we pretended to cry, so maybe that was a good thing.
You should have read Marley and Me before that scene. Right. Really predictable, forced comedy. Every joke is predictable. It's all forced. It's the cheesiest of cheese. If they took provolone, Swiss, American, feta, and rolled it up all in one cheese ball, you would get the backup plan. It is the cheesiest movie I've ever seen in my life. I hated every single second of it. It was vomit-inducing. I almost threw up watching this movie. And you know, there was a 5-minute sequence where I might have laughed. That's about it. I mean, it is painful. Kill me before seeing this movie ever again.
I don't even want to talk about any other movies right now.
I wanted to donate a food item.
Oh, look at this.
Oatmeal cream pies. My mom used to give me these all the time when I was a kid. I love these. So thank you, Mom. And
that's very good. We put it right in the basket.
Drop them in right now.
And now let me tell you, that is a very generous donation because that is actually Kevin's lunch.
Right. So, it is my lunch, and it's very expensive. It was $3. There's no big stars.
There's no big stars.
So the movie has to carry itself.
Yeah, and the screenplay is amazing. The director, Danny Boyle, had never even been to India before, and he captured it in a light that's never been captured before. And it's just one of those movies you feel great when you walk out.
I think it's got the momentum behind it.
Do you realize how much debate there is around the office about how to pronounce your last name? I've been trying to.
I probably do it wrongly. I'm half French Canadian, so it's probably Gervais.
Yes,
but
I say Gervais, but I'm on the radio and I got called out for that.
I say Gervais.
I mean, you would know.
Right.
Yeah.
Some say Gervais. Some say Jarvis. I say Gervais.
Cool. Well,
so I should know. So what I say is right, isn't it?
You are correct.
Exactly.
So what is the final answer?
Gervais.
All right, Ricky Gervais is here. We're interviewing him on the red carpet.
Put more of an S. I say you got to imagine it's a Z.
Okay, Gervais. So it's
Gervais.
You want to change it to a Z on your legal license, will you?
Well, I say Z.